guys, welcome back to another new video. So in this video we are going to have a look on another hTc device. So today we have hTc Rime. So this device was released back in 2011 and this was a really great device for that time, and also this device actually particularly released for the women because it has few accessories which actually particularly for the women, and it was a really beautiful device. And you can see that it's pretty like small cute looking device. So going with the device, as you can see here, this device is pretty nice, and it had a few colors of this device, and particularly the violet one was really great, and I have seen the video. So going with the device, in front we have a 3.7-inch display which is actually 480 by 800, but the display is pretty good on this device. In front also we have a VGA front camera and 4 capacitive touch button, which is really standard for hTc devices back then. On top we have a 3.5mm headphone jack and also our on-off button, and right hand side volume rockers, and on the back we have a 5-megapixel camera with flash and our speakers and 3-point. So this 3-point used for charging the device. There is some sorts of accessories for this device to charge, like docking, what we get with like iPhone. Then but the iPhone one is wireless, but this one is like connect with the pogo pins. And on the right hand side we have micro USB to charge the device. So let's go and check what we are getting with this device. First of all, so as you can see here, I've been using this device and doing all sorts of things, so that I tell you that what can we do with this device. So the specs of this device actually really great for 2011. First let me show you. So we can check the specs directly from the setting on hTc devices, going with the about. And if we go to hardware information section, so as you can see, it got 1 gigahertz processor from Snapdragon, and also we got a 768 MB of RAM. The display is 3.7 inch, as you can see. Main is 5 MP. VGA front camera, we have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, and also this device does support 3G. And also I according to the online specs, it got 4 GB of internal storage, but actually the 4 GB of internal storage I did not see here anywhere actually. So going with the storage section, as you can see, available only 6.6 MB. Even if you try to like take a photo with the camera right now, it will tell you to put the memory card here to take the picture. That means the storage here actually just for the application, and I did install few applications directly from my laptop using ADB method, because otherwise you cannot really download anything directly from the using the internet. So going with other things in the about phone section, so we can check like software information. So it is running on Android version 2.3.5, which is pretty useless right now, but this device can be updated to Android 4.0 ICS sandwich, but I could not able to find the firmware or right firmware for this, and also I don't have any like experience of hTc devices flashing the devices, that's why I did not do that. So basically, still if you update it to ICS sandwich, it will make the device a little bit more usable than this, but still for a like 13 years old device, you're not going to install a heavy application here, but for basic use still you can do, like for phone call and messaging you still can do. Other than there are few things which I am going to talk about with this device. So going with this device, so we are getting few applications here like music, navigation and other things, and I did install few games here, as you can see, Subway Surf, Temple Run 2, and also a browser which is VIA browser. I have installed VIA browser because it is pretty light, and I almost use all my phones I use this browser only. It is pretty lightweight. And also I have used installed like Facebook here maybe. So I have installed Facebook Lite, as you can see here, which does work. So going with that, and also the map application does work. So going with the Facebook Lite, as you can see here, the Wi-Fi is connected. The logo is broken. So if you try to install any kind of application for this device, you have to search specifically application for Android 2.3 and 32-bit application. Just download and install here directly. You can use any method. Usually I use ADB method to install application, but you can put a like copy on your SD card and install directly from there. And going with other things like the games I have installed, Subway Surf is working just fine, but it is like laggy. You can't really enjoy the game here. So it does work actually, as you can see here, and the display looks pretty nice, although it is a TFT LCD display and the resolution is not really great, but it is pretty nice actually. So the game is loaded, the device is rebooted directly, maybe it cannot handle the game. So but the Temple Run is working just fine, but Temple Run 2 doesn't work. I don't really know why, because it is having some glitch, maybe because of the internal, like the processor is not handling it properly, because it got only a single core processor, so it cannot handle, but still we can install. So most of the application, if you really want to download them, you have to download the older version of it and install it, because basically you cannot download anything directly from here, because you cannot log into the Gmail, or you cannot use store directly from here. Even the hTc applications are not working, hTc links and other things, like if you really want to download any kind of theme for hTc Sense, those are also not working. So the device is rebooted, maybe it cannot handle the game, but it was working perfectly fine back when I have been trying this device. Okay, let's reboot it now. So let's try the Temple Run now. Then the phone is loading. Okay, it's loaded now. Let's try Temple Run. So if I open the Temple Run 2, maybe it will reboot again. Let's see. But it cannot handle Temple Run 2 actually. Yes, it's trying to, it is struggle to load Temple Run 2. Now it's kind of okay. As you can see, it's also not working, but Temple Run is working perfectly fine. So if you really want to play any game here, Temple Run is the way to go. So Temple Run 1 worked perfectly fine, and I have played for some time on this device. Yes, so you can see it's on now. We can play, and it's pretty smooth. You will not see any kind of lag playing Temple Run on this device, because of its RAM. It is having like 768 MB of RAM, which is pretty good for this kind of devices. And going with the browsing, there are few applications here which doesn't work, even Twitter and YouTube others doesn't work, but VIA browser, which I have installed, it does work. So you can browse anything directly from here. You can use Facebook directly from here, or you can use the Facebook Lite application. And maybe you cannot watch YouTube. Let's try to watch YouTube, because I did not try that. Let's go try to watch YouTube video. So as you can see, YouTube doesn't work on this device. Rather than that, there is nothing much you can do with this device. You can listen to the music, but one disappointing part of this device, actually usually hTc devices does come with Beats Audio, but this device doesn't come with Beats Audio. But I think it doesn't matter, still you can listen to the music from this device. It doesn't matter that much. And the camera is still usable, like 5 megapixel camera. You can take and photos, but back then it was really great, but for now it doesn't make any sense to use this kind of camera. But still, if you are somewhere and you just have this device to take photos, you can still take photos and use it. And also there are few accessories to hang up, which is called charm. So if you go to the setting, if I show you, there is a section called charm. So basically it is like a headphone jack. So if you have to put it into the headphone jack, if you keep your device in your bag, there is a light on that headphone jack. It will blink whenever someone call you or anything like that. And also you can use that cable to take your device out from your bag. So that's kind of thing which is not really great. And as I told you about the pogo pins, those are for charging the device as a docking station. Rather than that, there is nothing actually, but it was a quite popular device back then, as far as I can see. Good device, nice hap to it, and still pretty much usable for phone call and messaging. So that's all about hTc Rime. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.